Hey, what's up everyone? I'll just tilt this a bit, move here. My camera's not very central. Move it that way. What's everyone doing? Oh my god, Chris Coyne, Super Chat, welcome all, how we all going? Cricket on tonight, Australia, Pakistan, I'm really living life now. Oh, that's too far that way, isn't it? Reborn, how are you? I'll read a few of the chats. Just get this up. Jamar says, hey, HFD Media and KP. And I was just testing a few things in there before. One second. Who's this? And what have you done with KP? What do you mean? What? Everyone is so shocked about the shave, eh? It's unbelievable. All right, so what actually happened? Well, I don't know if you were live with us the other night. I go to Jess. I like how the guy did my beard. It was a bit longer, like here, and a bit like shorter in here. So I went to do the same. I cut this number 4 or something, and then I went to do this, and for some reason I did it I accidentally put 1.5 on instead of 3, and I went, oh shit. So then I was like, I'll do it all. I have to do it all 1.5, and then I was on the phone to Jess, and I accidentally didn't put anything on there. I just went like that with the 0, and I was like, oh. And then, yeah, so my first almost clean-shaven moment in a long time came out of absolute mistakes. Jamar says, hey, Mr. KP. Hey, did I miss a chat from Ree? I didn't see one. Oh, there's one from Ree there before the super chat. Hey, KP. Hey, Jamar. Hey, Ree. How you doing? So you know, guys, just quickly, I'm just going to put this stuff in the Discord because we're live on YouTube and Kick again. So we're double streaming. So I'm just putting all the putting it out there to the people, that we're live on Kick. I just got to put these advertisements out, should I say. I just got to find this. How do I find the link to this? If I go to, one second, I'll get out of create a dashboard. I think it's live on Kick too, so yeah, it's there. All right, so I'll just share this, copy. Hey man, Crystal Spartan says, how are you, bro? Jamar, the stats man, I'm good. I'm good. I don't know if Chris's chats came up on Chris's chats probably won't come up on the YouTube screen there, like live in the bottom, but because they're over on Kick, so and that's not linked. I've got to try and work out a link it to this Stream Ninja, which we should be able to. I know Chris, we should be able to, shouldn't we, Chris? We should be able to link our the Kick chat to Stream Ninja as well. But anyway, in saying that, live on Kick 2, guys, and I'll just put it in here. Yeah, in saying that, hope everyone's been good. Larry the Drone says, sheesh, man, nice shave. It was like this, wasn't it like this? When was it like this? I can't remember. When I did the gaming, it was even shorter. When I did gaming the other night. But anyway, great weekend. Arsenal City lose. Big results, eh? So we're going to talk about them. Like I said, you look 25% younger, Larry the Drone says. How old do you think I look, Larry? I want to hear it. How old do I look? Forest are cooking, Larry. Yeah, and like I said, big up to Chris Coyne for the super chat again. Thanks a lot, man. Thank you so much. I just want to change this here. 1 second. I should be able to. Okay, that's all right. Chris, you look like a child. Chris Barton. Before I get into it, I worked out how to get the restream chat into OBS as well, so I don't even have to look at web pages. It's wicked. So if I just get docs, restream channels. I don't know where that is. But yeah, so guys, let's get into it. All right, guys. So we're live on both. If you want to go over to Kick, give us a like or whatever it is over there. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. That's kind of wild. It is wild. I look 28, 26, 28, Larry. What a compliment. Thanks, man. I'll take that on board. Let's get into it. After hearing that, we'll get straight into it. So I'll bring up, I've got the, what is it here? I've got the results here. It was, do you guys know when Australia-Pakistan game is? I think Chris Coyne said it's now. Tonight. It's tonight. We'll get there. Sorry about that, guys. Got my coffee in hand. So the result to kick off the weekend, it's tonight, Reece says. There you go. That's what I said. Chris Coyne says. The result to kick off the weekend, Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. Man of the match, Alexander Isak. Is it on 7? I'll let you discuss that. Huge result for Newcastle. What a goal too by Alexander Isak. I'm watching it on KO. That goal that Isak did, scored against Arsenal. What a ball from Anthony Gordon. Chris Coyne is wild. And then what a goal. Yeah, what a ball too, just like Reeves says. What a ball. Anthony Gordon, like just first touch, like how much is that gone in the game, Reeves? That, like a la Beckham or something would just put it in, first time, not dally about it, have to beat 15 men, just puts the ball in. Man, he got up so well. Isak, I'd love Isak at United. I think anyone would. Does he? Don't know how much longer he stays at Newcastle for, but what a goal! What a ball! You know what, man? I've pretty much watched all their games. I know it's only 10 games in. I hate calling it, but I'm like borderline, in my opinion, that Arsenal out of the title race. I don't know why. I actually think Liverpool are favourites. I hate saying it. Like, as you guys know, don't have any love lost for Liverpool. But I think everyone's been sleeping on them. I think they will hit a spot in the season somewhere because, it's a new manager and everything. But they look better than Arsenal. City, I've been saying on here, like, I know you guys all the regulars know, I've been saying it on here, they are not right. Whether, they're missing Rodri, missing De Bruyne. But I think it's more than that. I think it's the whole squad needs a freshen up, which is funny saying it because, they spend so much money. Like they bought Doku last year to freshen up the wings. Pep doesn't play him. Grealish the year before, 100 million, Pep doesn't play him. Bought Savinho this year to freshen up the wings again. Pep doesn't play him. Rodri's injured. De Bruyne is injured. They've got Ake at the back. They got Gvardiol, who he scores goals, but is he doing it defensively? I really just think it's funny saying it. There's something about them, whether it's lingering over them that they know Pep's going. That happened when Sir Alex, the first time he said he was going to retire. So whether it's that as well, I don't know. Same too, I think Arsenal are actually tripping. Yeah, I agree, Larry. There's something, they're not right. The thing is, they don't have a striker that scores goals. I know they got Havertz, but Havertz for me is a number 10. He doesn't score enough goals to win you the league. They're wingers. Only Saka scores goals, gets goal contribution. Martinelli doesn't really score. I don't know the last time he scored. They don't have Odegaard there at the moment, so they're getting no goals from midfield. So, Leeds, damn, big up, damn, super chat. They beat Rooney's Plymouth, man, 3-0. They beat Rooney's Plymouth, but as I like to say, has entered the chat. But I don't know. I don't know what you think, Reeves. They're you think about it, they've got Saka that scores goals, Havertz chips in, he might get 15, let's say, I don't know. Besides that, where are the goals come from? They've got Gabriel Jesus, a striker that doesn't score goals. Martinelli doesn't score. Trossard does a bit, but he's not playing him. But still not enough. Rice doesn't really score goals. Who else in the midfield with him? I don't know. Odegaard's not there, so he doesn't score goals. That Marino is not a goal scorer. So where they win the league without goals, I don't know. But huge result for Newcastle, who haven't been at the best this year either. So huge result. I think Arsenal borderline out of the title race. I know it's funny, it's not like footy where we say, it's a long season, you can make the 8 or something. They want to win the title, they've got to finish top, and I don't think they're good enough. I think Liverpool are better than them. And I think they're probably better than City at the moment too. I think it was proven even we're going to talk about it, Villa are meant to be a challenger, man. They got spanked by Ange and Tottenham. So we'll talk about that. Big man Chris will be happy about that. So, I don't know. Don't know where it is for Arsenal. We'll look at their fixtures later. So it could be, I mean, we thought it was a big shock. When was it? 2 weeks ago, they lost to Bournemouth. But Bournemouth beat Arsenal, drew with Villa, and beat City 3 weeks in a row. So Bournemouth are not to be slept on, So, I don't know. I don't like Arteta. He's a big baby. He's terrible. I hate him. I hate him the most on the sidelines. The way he carries on, it's so funny, man. Jess knows. The other night, I was in the kitchen, and the soccer was about to start, and Jess goes, that's stack hat head, because I call Arteta stack hat head because his hair looks like a piece of Lego. And the funny thing that Jess knows, that's what I call him. SDG Gaming. Jose Mourinho could be back in the Premiership with West Ham. I think Jose's way back in SDG is West Ham or Newcastle. I think Newcastle, if he doesn't get West Ham mid-year, go for Jose at the end of the year, and it's Eddie, you got us as far as you can get us, but we want a winner. And I think, Jose with this, man, I always worry about him when he's got this. Even at United, we talk about it. He didn't get a coaching staff. He didn't really get the players he wanted. He never wanted Pogba, didn't want Martial, didn't get backed, like he did at Chelsea. Every time he got money at Chelsea, Inter got who he wanted. Porto, even to a degree, he's dangerous when he's got, one of the best coaches ever. So big call there by SDG Gaming. But we'll go into the next one. We'll bring up the next result here. We'll bring it up. We'll go through it here. So the next big one that we're talking about, we'll go Bournemouth, Man City. So Bournemouth 2-1 against Man City. Semenyo scored in the 9th minute. Gvardiol equalised, scores goals as a defender. And then Evan Nilsson gets the winner in the 64th minute. If Newcastle sack Eddie's new job will be West Ham, as is a West Ham supporter, and give Jose 200 million. Yeah, of course, I agree. SPG, spot on. But yeah, so Bournemouth, huge result, as I just talked about. They beat Arsenal, then drew with Villa, who were top 4, candidate, and top 4 last year. And then beat Man City. Like, Iriola, what a manager. Like, listen, whether that could, can you turn around and say, oh, you'd love him at Man United or something? I don't know, because managing Bournemouth and managing, Liverpool, Man United, those type of clubs is completely different. But he ain't doing himself no harm with the results he's getting, the way Bournemouth play. I mean, he got rid of Solanke, brought in that Evan Nilsson, whatever, and he, has he missed him? I don't really think so. But on City, like I said about them there, I don't know, they don't look right. I know it's funny, the second, they were top up until this week, but it's just not them. I don't know about what anyone else thinks watching it. They just, I don't know, they just don't look up to scratch, man. I don't know what it is. Like I said, the Rodri factor, all that. De Bruyne, are they missing Rodri more than De Bruyne? I don't know, it's... I watched this game. I didn't even see Chris write that. I watched this game. Arsenal was terrible. Sorry, man, I missed that chat from before, Chris. Big man, because I was reading all the YouTube ones. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what it is with City. It's just something about them that don't look right. And like I said, I don't think it's just the Rodri De Bruyne thing. Like we said, De Bruyne is 34. I think Rodri just won the Ballon d'Or, so they're missing him. But I think it's the whole squad thing that they need. It's so funny saying City need to freshen up. But I remember we used to say it about, big man's on kick. He's giving me that view there. I know we used to say it about Man United. Sometimes you win a title and they just need to freshen up. Like, I think some players just got to go. Like, you got, I don't know, like I said, he buys players and hasn't even used them. He's bought 3 wingers that doesn't play, Doku, Savinho, and Grealish. Doesn't even play them. So, but I reckon Pep's gone at the end of the year. Don't know where, but I think City wanted the new Man United manager because last time they went and got Barcelona sporting director. They got all this stuff. They got Guardiola. This time they went and got the sporting director because they wanted to put Amarin in place. And it hasn't happened. And he even said, he goes, I can't be waiting around for jobs. Man United only comes around once in a lifetime. So he's taken that. Yeah, I don't know. City, I think Liverpool favourites. But anyway, go on to the next one. We'll go down. This one, I didn't really watch much of it, man. It's like in goal rush and that. And Ipswich are winning 1-0. And then AU equalised in the 90 plus 4 minute. 94th minute he equalised in. So do you think Amaran is using Man United as a stepping stone to City job? Also with City, Bruno Jonas to be a great choice, even on Lotus cheeky for the box to box in the mid. Loftus Cheek, is that you're talking about? Nah, no way. I think he's not using it as a stepping stone for the City job. Man City's not a bigger job than Man United. I know they're currently a better football team, but I'm telling you, Reborn will agree with this. I don't know, like, there's some jobs in world football, let's say Man United, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Do you know what? I don't even know what other teams go with them. those 4 jobs, I think, are the creme de la creme. They always will be. Doesn't matter where. He's an ex-player, Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. This stream is wild. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to hear what Reeves thinks. He's over there. But United, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barca, I don't think there's any job as big as them 4, to be honest. It doesn't matter where they are. You look at Liverpool for so long, hadn't won a title, they were there. But, like, their stature's there. But Bayern Munich's not even as big. Look at their guy's manager. Vincent Kompany, he's managed Burnley. But I know it's 100% true. Man United's the biggest job ever. Pep could never manage a club like United because he got... Yeah, no, I agree with that. Those 4 make... Yeah, I was thinking... I think AC Milan back in the 90s, Reeves, 100%. But I don't think it's got that allure anymore. I think it's dropped down. Like I said, Bayern Munich isn't as big because look at who their manager is. I'm trying to think, man. There's none. It's them 4. Like, they are... the 4 biggest jobs, without a shadow of a doubt. And I know it's not a kick in the guts to the other teams in England, but Chelsea, Arsenal, City, those jobs, they don't come anywhere near the size and the scrutiny of United, Liverpool, Madrid, Barca. But yeah, no, I agree with it with SDG Gaming. Yeah, Pep needs it. Pep would never do. Let's say what Klopp did, what Sir Alex did. Klopp went into Liverpool. Yeah, exactly. Bayern's becoming... I agree. Klopp came into Liverpool. They were terrible, really. At the time, the way they would run everything. He took on... When you think about it, he took on Man City, got within a point of them, so many times, and Pep had spent $1 billion and Klopp had spent 200 million or something. So... he would never do that. He would never do what Sir Alex did. Sir Alex, Klopp took Liverpool. They hadn't won a league title for 30 years. Won a league title with them. Not on a shoestring, but not on a budget like City. Sir Alex took over Man United. Hadn't won a title for 25 years. Had been relegated and stuff like that. And built them to... Because it was, there's always that romance of Man United, even from back in the day. Pep never... That's why I don't think Pep will ever go down as good as Sir Alex. I know people might not like hearing that, but in my opinion, he would never have to build a team from nothing like Sir Alex did, win things. And then Sir Alex, built 3 different squads, over 25 years, like we said. And it's arguable that Jose is better than him too. Just because of what he's won with what he won it with. Jose's Inter beat Barcelona in the Champions League semi-final, I believe it was that year, with 17% possession, and they were nowhere near as good as Barcelona, if you go by player. So, and I mean, he won a Champions League with Porto as well. Porto and Inter, unheard of. So, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah, the German league's become predictable. Bayern, yeah, exactly. Difference is with Klopp, he was able to sign 2 or 3 signings a year, so he built a new core. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, but not I mean, Pep spent 100 million on Grealish. It doesn't even pick him. So, he's 100 million for a bench player. Liverpool ain't doing that. United ain't doing that. No one's doing that, really. So, anyway, huge result for... Oh, sorry, no. I mean, yeah. We were talking about the 1-1. Big result for Ipswich. They got a point, I think. But like I said, didn't watch much of it. Leicester, I think both these teams could be in trouble. So, it's... When you're playing each other, like Ipswich, Leicester, you would be thinking you need... I think both those teams would be upset because they haven't got the 3 points. That's what I think. Yeah. Okay, over to the Liverpool-Brighton game. I watched this game. First goal was an absolute cracker. And then Gakpo equalised with a cross-come shot. Let's say Nunes, they're always dangerous. Balls like that. Nunes went to header it. Didn't header it. Went straight in from there, beat Verbruggen. And then Salah, he wasn't in the game at all. And then he come in, gets this ball, curler, top corner, you know. Hi, Caffeine, everyone. Live chat tonight. Zakal, what's up, man? One of the new mods, Zakal there with his other tool. Damn, you know what I mean? Like, how are you? TCI Edits, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Where you been? So just so anyone knows, we're also live on Kick as well. However, people also think that Nottingham Forest in the 80s winning Champions League football. They're on their way back. If they can get top 6, another club that made 25 plus. Yeah, I agree. Listen, I think their squad is what's going to hurt them, but yeah, they're cooking, man. You're looking sharp and super fit, KP. You win another golden boot. And you know about that. And it's taken them a year to adapt. Nottingham are in the title race, TCR says, and hi Zakal, Ree says. Yeah, all right. So this one here, I'll Salah, man, he just keeps on cellaring. I don't know how to say, like, it's what every player wants to do. I'd like want to do that when I get it. If I can body check someone, come in and whip it there, like, man, how many goals he scored for Liverpool? Like, I don't know about Reeves. Oh, Reeves is there. I'll read out his chat in a second. But as a Liverpool fan, which tier is Mo Salah now? Like, I know, you know, they've got the nostalgia towards the English players and that, but like, you know, is he up there with King Kenny and Steven Gerrard now? Like, is it King Kenny, Stevie G, Salah, you know, like Ian Rush? Is he above Ian Rush now? Is he above Fowler? Like, I think he's more of a legend, Liverpool legend than Robbie Fowler, eh? I don't know what Reeves thinks. I used to love hitting those shots like Salah did, where they just fly off your boot and have that. Yeah, that is my go-to shot, that one, that cut in. And I think even when I showed the clip of me scoring, that's how I scored a goal, exactly like that. Also, West Ham are not in trouble based on results. They've made a new call. We'll take them maybe until Christmas to find the team. You know what the thing is? I don't rate Lopetegui. That's why I think they're in trouble. I don't know how he gets jobs. The guy's been so good for God knows how long. Like, since day dot, he got to Liverpool, has been so good. Yeah, so I don't know what Reeves thinks. Where is he in that echelon? Is he up there? What are, you know, with the John Barnes? Like, is the top 3 Liverpool legends of all time, is it like, I don't know, like from what I know of them, is it King Kenny, Steven Gerrard, John Barnes, Ian Rush? Like, you know, is that the Mount Rushmore of Liverpool? I think Salah's on there, eh? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Nottingham are a good team, 100%. It's a bit lagging. Sorry, man. It'll fix back up. It's running fine on my frame rates. Could be your thing. I'm watching it. It says the stream is like perfect on Kick and on YouTube. I'm watching it. It's fine on Kick. I would love Potter at a team like West Ham. Look how good he... Yeah, see, I think he'd be... All right, let's see what Reeves says. He's definitely up there. Better than Fowler, not quite Rush. I reckon he's above Rush, eh? I reckon he's above Rush now. You don't think he's above Ian Rush? What's the Mount Rushmore of Liverpool, Reeves? Let me actually think. Let me see if I'm from a United fan. Let me think the Mount Rushmore. Is it King Kenny, Gerrard? Is Souness in there? Graham Souness? Am I forgetting Souness? Ian Rush, Salah? Is that like, let's say 5? Is that the 5? I would love... Salah was surprising football when Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar were in their prime. Yeah. I don't know, is that... Am I right? Is that the top 5, Reeves? Yeah, see, I forgot. I said John Barnes earlier. Like, was John Barnes maybe above Souness? But then Souness won like European Cups with him. John Barnes won a league. Didn't really win much else, but John Barnes was already one of the world's best players before he even went to Liverpool. Kenny, Gerrard, Souness, Salah. But you said he wasn't quite Ian Rush, and now you're saying he's there. Oh, but anyway, I think he's on there. Is Souness up there, man? You know what? Souness was a bit of a thug. I saw them have this debate. Listen, I don't take anything away from Graham Souness, but I saw them have this debate, Reeves. Was Souness or Roy Keane a better footballer? And I know what Liverpool fans are going to say. Top 4, Kenny, Salah, that league third, Gerrard fourth, Souness. I don't think I think Liverpool fans will say Gerrard's above Salah. Then again, he won a Champions League, didn't he? Salah's won a Champions League and a league. I don't know if Souness is in there, now thinking about it. Heard Roy's name, more so Roy. I'm not asking Reborn. I know who I'd pick, me personally. I actually do believe Roy Keane was a better footballer than him. He did the game Souness did, obviously it was hard as nails, but I think he was better footballer. Salah did what many couldn't, shine when the goats of football were cooking. Yeah. I don't know about that, TCR. There's a lot of players that cooked, man, around that time. Like Wayne Rooney was absolutely cooking, in the Messi Ronaldo era. It was arguable he was better than Ronaldo in the year Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or, at Man United. He was cooking. He got us to a Champions League final against Messi when Messi scored 2 goals, and Rooney, I think, was the second best player on the planet at the time. He was unbelievable when he got injured against Bayern, did his ankle in the semi-final, and then, Sir Alex knew without Rooney we weren't going to win anything and rushed him back, and it just, he scored the equaliser in that Champions League final too. Yeah, but I know what you mean. He's been good. So Keane in the 80s with them kind of tackles have been better. Keane was a beast, man. People misconcept him of just he was a thug, but he wasn't. Lewandowski was blitzing as well. That's true. Benzema was also blitzing. We forget about these people but Gareth Bale was blitzing. Also, people got to remember Owen won a Ballon d'Or at Liverpool, so not be up there as well as a Liverpool great. They don't like him, the Liverpool people. And he's won a title with Man United. Owen, the way I look at Owen, he's got this now. He's it's he's got no real fan base that accepts him. The Liverpool people don't like him. The Man U people really don't care. Newcastle don't like him. Real Madrid don't like. I don't know. It's tough on Keane, I think, just because he won so much more. Just that nasty streak he had. Big. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's what the Liverpool fans say about it. It's true. That's what I mean. It's like he doesn't have a club anymore. Does that make sense? Big comment coming from you, Reeves. Hey, you're saying that about Keane. That just shows you how good Keane was. Paolo, what's going on, bro? The horses like him. Yeah, exactly. He's a slacker. Anyway, go on to the next one. Huge, big result for Liverpool. They're top. And like I said, I think they're favourites. So here's the one that Larry and all that want to talk about. I think this was an absolutely massive result. KFC is bringing out new zinger kebab, an original crispy kebab coming out to every KFC store around Australia. There you go. I don't know if Chris C saw that because he's on kick. We're going to do that. Huge result for Nottingham Forest. Chris Wood, absolutely cooking. Scoring goals for fun because they know his strength. Put the ball in the box. He'll get ahead to it. He'll go in. You know what? I tipped Nottingham Forest, because West Ham got given the game against Man United. United should have been 6-0 up against them at halftime. VAR gave them a penalty that was not a penalty. One of the worst decisions I've ever seen. I don't know. I just don't really like Lopetegui. I'm here, Chris says. All of the dark horses are cooking this season. Examples are Nottingham Forest, Greece, etc. Greece. Hey guys, Boston says, hey Boston. Yeah, so I don't know. It's a massive result. I think Nottingham Forest fourth now. Like I'm a hardcore HFD media fan. GT says, what a legend. I like that. Are you a hardcore soccer fan? So GT, who's the top 5 Liverpool players of all time? Sorry, I'm late, man. No worries, Boston. We asked I said top 5 Liverpool players of all time. I said I think Kenny, Stevie G, Salah, and I said probably Souness and Barnes. But I could take, for me personally, I might take Souness out for Rush. That's what I believe. But I'm no Liverpool fan. So, yeah. But huge result for Nottingham Forest. West Ham in trouble, man. They're either got to Boston with a super chat. What a legend. Big up, Boston. You're an absolute champion. Give that a heart. Second super chat of the night there. What a champion. Listen, guys, if you're in there, looking around, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Love the content, bro. Thanks, Boston. We're also live on Kick. So if you can get Kick, go follow us there. Chris is over in the Kick chat at the moment, and his chats are coming through here, so I'll read them out. Boston is next level. Let me go look at that stream. There's 2 viewers on Kick, so someone's there with Chris watching us. But yeah, if you're watching on Kick, we're live on YouTube. That's our main channel. As you can see, that sub counter is our YouTube sub counter. Maybe we're going to get a live followers counter for Kick as well to go with it. But yeah, huge. Yeah, pretty much what I said. GT. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But to be honest, I'd take Souness out for Rush. I just think what Rush did back in the day with the goal was unbelievable. So, but I actually think Salah's third. Like, where does the guy stop? Like, he's unbelievable, man. He's unbelievable. Just like he did nothing on the weekend, just gets the goal, gets the winner. Like, Kick is the best. I don't know if Kick's the best, but YouTube's definitely the best because that's our main. Where are we? Our big subs there. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Thanks, Restream. Restream just told me that in the chat. But yeah, let's go on to the next one there. Huge result for Nottingham Forest. They're absolutely cooking. Larry the Drone's happy. All the Nottingham Forest fans loving it. This one, I think, was a real big result, man. Southampton, 85th minute. The man that got them up. Let's go, Larry says. Yeah, Nottingham Forest cooking, man. Adam Armstrong, the guy that got them promoted, gets the goal in the 85th minute. Everton, man. These are the games that they want to stay up. Boston, another super chat. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Absolute champion. Okay, I'll give that another love heart too. Where are we? Big up Boston. What a champion. Yeah, I think they're not good, eh? Like, and I was saying that a couple streams ago. I think they're in trouble because you always think, oh, it's all you, sir. Thanks, Boston. You're a champion, man. You always think they're just gonna get enough. But losing Onana now in midfield to Villa and he's like cooking. That's huge loss. Did they replace him? No. Calvert-Lewin is their only striker that doesn't really score goals. He hasn't scored goals since Ancelotti was manager there. Their wingers don't score goals. Their defense is slow. The keeper's overrated. Sorry, Reeves. The English fans, I think he's terribly overrated. I mean, you've got Ashley Young playing his, Yeah, Paul, he's by himself over there. Yeah, he's on Kick, Paul. I should be on Kick with Chris. Yeah, go. Everyone, go join in to Kick as well. But don't just, don't desert me here. Make sure you like on YouTube, please, guys. Leave a like. You are too, and so is the chat. Ashley Young, I mean, yeah, I know, he's only my age. You know what I mean? That's why I shaved, so I don't have to look as old as him. Reeves. You know what I mean? So, I know, it's silly, man. Like, but I think they're in trouble. Yeah, that's a game they'll be thinking, Everton, those teams down there, like especially the established Premier League teams, should be thinking, we're going to play Southampton. We've got to win. We have to win that game. It's like you get 3 points off them. It's like it's the old-fashioned 6-pointer because it's dropping the teams that are in your relegation battle down, isn't it? So, yeah, I don't know, man, about Everton. Everton fans definitely won't be happy. And this one, I only saw the mini match for this. Wolves 2, Crystal Palace 2. Crystal Palace took the lead. Trevor Chalobah, nice goal. Took it under control on the chest from a corner, I think. Banged it in. And then Wolves actually went 2-1 up. Kuna, he's getting assists and that. He played really well. They got him there as man of the match, as you can see. And then Mark Gahey, new Crystal Palace captain, gets the equaliser. 2-2. Listen, not the result Wolves will want. I think they're still winless. If we can go, let me go. I'll just go into here before if I get into the table, right? So, let's go here. Wolves, they haven't won a game. Ipswich haven't won a game. They got 5 draws, though, Ipswich. That's why they got 5 points. But look at that. You're looking at the table. Like, Wolves, they're already, even they win their next game, they're still not out of relegation, and that was against Palace at home. They'll be thinking, if they had won that, they'd be on 6 points now. Palace would be on 6. They'd be equal with Palace. You know what I mean? Like, it's so tight down there. YouTube has they get upset too easily and demonetize us. They haven't demonetized us. We're my fully monetized channel there. Talking about Boston, Loveheart. Thank you, Roots. Appreciate you, man. Damn, he's next level. 2. He is. But yeah, look at that. Like, Man United in a killer relegation fight there. 12 points. But even you're looking at, let's say Leicester down. The bottom team is 7 points away just from Leicester. So, yeah, I know they're there. And look, so Southampton's next game is Wolves away. Huge game there. But anyway, that's massive, isn't it? Go back to the results. I just don't think either team they're fighting down there will be happy with that. Like, it's like a nothing result when you're down the bottom like that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's anyway. Takes us on to the next day. Yeah, I know, but that's one thing there. Don't upset them too much. Takes us into the one that big Chris C will want to talk about. Spurs. They went 1-0 down. Rodgers, another goal for Villa. Excuse me. But then, Spurs. Solanke, man of the match, coming of age a bit there. Absolutely smacked Villa. Second half demolition. Brennan Johnson gets the equaliser. Solanke, 2 quick goals for them to go 3-1 up. Then Madison in the 96th minute. Sydney FC versus Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Is that on now? But yeah, huge result for Spurs. Ange has been under a little bit of pressure. I don't think it's that warranted because, what are they expecting? Like, it's like everyone's like, oh, it's Spurs. They're a team that finishes 5th, etc. And then when they finish 5th, everyone's like, oh, he's not doing a good job. Spurs, no one's expecting Spurs to win the title. Barely is anyone really expecting them to make top 4. Probably not. So, Conte was doing shit with them, and he's meant to be one of the world's best managers. So Postecoglou would come in, finish 5th, and copping it. Like, I think it's unwarranted pressure. Do we say pressure? The word, what it is, criticism. Like, he's not exceeding. He could be doing better. Obviously, could be in the top 4, doing better than we think. But he's doing what really Tottenham should be doing, or even maybe a bit better with their squad. I mean, it's not that good when really, it's not the best. It's not, it's not comparable. It's to City. It's not comparable to Liverpool. It's not comparable to Arsenal's squad, really. Probably not Chelsea's. It's probably not comparable to United's, really, man for man, when you think about it. Like, yeah, I don't know. Liverpool come first. They are. I'm going to the match. It's a Champions League too. Oh, yeah, Asian Champions League. There you go. Well done. Have fun, man. Put some pictures in the Discord if you like. They are first. But yeah, so I don't know. I think he's getting unwarranted criticism, but that is a massive result. Emery, not, but he's been getting all the praise, so he's got to get a bit of the criticism. The thing is, I was saying it to John earlier, the thing about Emery is he plays such a high line that when it gets caught out, it really gets caught out. Same with Spurs. They do the same thing. When they get caught and get beaten, they get smacked. So, great result for Tottenham. That's a massive result, man. 4-1. That's a thumping. That's a real, conceding 4 goals is big, especially when you're 1-0 up. Yeah, that's big. You know it, Zakal. Settle down, GT. All right. So, yeah, huge result for Tottenham. That takes us on to the final game, which was my boys. United won. Chelsea won. I was falling out of sleep while I was actually watching it live because it was 3 a.m. here. What's going on here? What's this? Damn. I don't know why that chat's not working. Anyway. Yeah, United won. Chelsea won. Bruno Fernandes penalty was a stonewall penalty, I thought. And then Casido with a cracker of a goal equaliser. Listen, I've heard people saying that, if Chelsea actually played better in that, like they would have beat us in that, and that they played crap. But why did they play crap? You've got to give credit to the other team a lot of time, and I think United should have won. I think United were better. Bruno missed an open goal when Rashford cooked, was it Gusto? At right back, Rashford cooked and put a cross in off the keeper, and he fell back to Bruno, missed an open goal. Garnacho missed like an open goal, and it was open goal. Rashford hit the post. I know they hit the post as well, but other than that, they didn't really have any clear cuts. Rashford hit the post. Garnacho missed an open goal. Bruno open goal. Zakal is number one. Yeah, I believe United should have won, and people are like, oh yeah, if we had played a better team, we would. But mate, they were fourth when they came into the game, and they didn't play well. But they're not playing well for a reason. I think Ugarte and Casemiro played really well. Ugarte is wicked, man. Have they been learning from Delo, the fullback? 100%. Delo, terrible. I don't know why the chats aren't coming up on the screen, guys. Sorry about that. It's just not refreshing. I'll try clean up here. They're not coming up on the screen anymore. Don't know why, lads, but I'll read them out. Yeah, but listen, I know Van Nistelrooy knows he's got 3 games in charge. He's got to live it up. He doesn't know if he's going to be there. He's only been there for 3 months, and he could get the sack, which is harsh on him. But Amarim's got to come in and be given his people. But he might want Van Nistelrooy. He might want Ruud. Hopefully he does. I think Ruud's shown that he can go because he was a PSV manager last year and he won the cup with PSV. And then something happened with the boardroom and he stepped down. He didn't get sacked. He stepped down from PSV. So he's proven he can be a first-team manager. And I believe he thought he was going to take the assistant's job and Eric was going to last longer than he did. And then he was going to get the job. But because it went so bad, it probably couldn't be given to him. So, yeah, listen, he's just picking the up. Eric bought Ugarte for 60 million, man. He didn't play him with Casemiro once. I think he played him midweek and he was best on ground. Then he dropped him against West Ham. He was best on ground in a Europa League, and then he dropped him again. And the guy's shown he's like a Kante, man. I'm not saying, don't, clip me and say I'm saying he's as good as Kante, but he's like him, man. He presses people in the midfield and he's relentless. He was pressing Palmer, man. Palmer did nothing. This is the golden boy of English football at the moment, he did nothing. And you got an experienced guy who's won 5 Champions League next to him at the moment. Whether anyone says his legs are gone this now, I don't think his legs are gone. I think it was tactics that were making him look bad and selections because Eric was not putting a runner with him. Even when he's playing Manu is a generational talent. He's not a runner. He doesn't have the legs like that. Manu's got to play with Ugarte, or Casemiro has to play with Ugarte. It can't be Manu and Casemiro, I don't think. They don't have the legs. Bruno, So I think that's helped. But yeah, listen, 1-1. It's, everyone was saying Chelsea was going to win. Palmer was going to cook us, etc. So good result, considering that we don't actually have a manager. So, look at Chelsea. I mean, they got Enzo Fernandez and Mudryk coming off the bench. 2 players that are worth almost 200 million to them that they've spent on. So, Enzo Fernandez can't even make their team. He's playing Lavia from Southampton, who's class. And Caicedo, he's playing really good this year, I have to admit. But yeah, big. It was a big game, 1-1. United might feel that they could have shut down that shot better. And it took a wonder goal for them to equalise anyway. So, Dave Beaton's the president and co-owner of Inter Miami. Yeah, he is. Co-owner, yeah. He's the one that responsible for taking Messi to America. So, all right, what we'll do is here, interact with this. We'll get the fixtures up quickly and we'll get the fixtures up quickly and give a few predictions, and then, yeah. Here we go, fixtures. All right. Sorry, guys. Just checking this. We're all still live and everything good? Hopefully that chat starts working again. Maybe someone writes a chat. We'll see if it comes up again. All right, so the fixtures here. Here we go. Bring them up for you guys. So first one is Fulham, Brentford, Craven Cottage. That's actually tomorrow, Tuesday. That's Melbourne Cup Day here in Australia. That finishes the round, So Fulham, Brentford. I think I tipped Fulham last week. I'm going to stick with that. And then Brentford have got the shortest turnaround. They're starting the week off in the goal rush there, as we can see. I think there's no early games Saturday night, which is Sunday morning-ish. There's no 12 for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Brentford, Bournemouth. You know what? I'm going to tip Bournemouth because the teams they've been beating. But it's not an easy game. Brentford. But I'm going to go Bournemouth. Well coached. I think they can take it. And then we got Crystal Palace at home to Fulham. So Fulham got same as Brentford. Them two teams got the shortest turnaround because they're playing tomorrow morning. And then they got to play Sunday. So, but that's a bit unfair. I don't know why they do fixtures like that, but, it is what it is. I'm going to go Fulham. I think Fulham will beat Palace even at Palace. I think Palace could be in trouble. And you know what? Part of me wants them sort of to go down, and Man United might go for Eze at a cut price. I don't know. I think this one's massive, West Ham, Everton. You know what? I think West Ham actually might win. And then I think Everton are in real trouble. Real trouble. Wolves, Southampton is after that. That result could play a part in the West Ham Everton game. I'm going to tip Wolves at home. I think these team, when it comes, is, hey, bro, why is the stream called OBS? I don't know. Something must have happened. Let me just look at it. Go in here. Let me go in here, man. Go in here. Let me go to create a dashboard. 1 second. Nah, it says Arsenal and City both lose. I've got it here. Nah, the stream info says, and I'm even watching it and it says, the title says, where is it? It says Arsenal and City both lose. Tottenham smash Villa, round 10 weekly wrap. Wolves are going to win by now. They've been playing good. Yeah, that's what I think. I think they'll win. I think they will, Reeves. What I'll do is I'll just clear that. The chat's working again. That's good. And then we've got Brighton at home to Man City. You know what? If Brighton could get the job done there, Liverpool got a huge game one after that, Villa. But you know what? I'm going to say Man City. You'd think Man City win. And you know what, man? My heart wants me to tip Villa in the next one, but at the Liverpool, they're not going to. They got smacked by Tottenham. Yeah, I think Liverpool win that as well. Yeah, I do. I think Liverpool win that. And then United, Leicester. I think Man United win, eh? We beat them in the cup. I know they had a bit of a second string team, but I think United will win that. And might get a few goals. That next one is a big game too, eh? Nottingham Forest, Newcastle at the City Ground. You know what? I'm going to stick with Nottingham Forest. Come on, you Leicester. Reborn says. I'm going to tip Forest, but it's a rule-out game. Newcastle just beat Arsenal. They're hitting some form. Isak back and fit. Newcastle could easily win. Come on, Spurs, Christos. As the title change, refresh the title of the kick stream, big man, and tell me what it says. But I'm watching it, and it says the title. Then we got Spurs, Ipswich. I think Spurs will beat Ipswich. I think Spurs win 2 games in a row. Chelsea, Arsenal. No, but I'm watching it on Kick, man. And it says that on Kick. I'm watching it on Kick and the title says here. Look, I'll send it to you. Hey, get your Snapchat out. You ready? All right. On YouTube? What do you mean it says that on YouTube? I don't know. I'll go have a look. No, but I'm connected to this one. Doesn't matter. I'll get rid of it anyway. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I think Ipswich might get a spanking. I'll get rid of it. Don't worry. Yeah, I think Spurs will do them, eh? I think you're right, Reeves. And then we got Chelsea, Arsenal. You know what? I think Chelsea might win, eh? I think if Palmer's fit, I don't know, he copped a bit that huge tackle from Martinez, the butcher from Manchester. So I think Chelsea could win that. Arsenal just don't look good. And then, yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. Let me see what Chris is talking about. Just go to this. 1 second. Let me go to YouTube Studio. What's Chris talking about? I'm only looking at one live, man. That might have just been when I was setting up the stream. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, it's been good. We've got Chrissy over there on Kick. Come on, people, come follow us on Kick. The big man says, yeah, guys, if you haven't followed us on Kick, please do so. Go over there, give us a follow. Chris is there. 3 people watching over there. I don't know if they're new. Please follow. Please follow on Kick. We do a lot of podcast things like this. We've got a live podcast tomorrow, which is just our actual normal podcast. It's actually reborn. Everyone, please come in tomorrow. It's our 100th birthday, which is AKA the 100th episode of HFD Podcast. So that will be live tomorrow night with me, Chrissy, and I believe my mate Dino is coming back for that. Just got to double check with him if he is for sure. He's coming on as a guest again after the chili. You know, he might be of more sane mind because not eating all these Da Bomb chili wings before we go live. So we'll be there. Big up, Reeves. Big up, Reeves. Yeah, so that's tomorrow then. Not sure, maybe try to get some gaming or something in later in the week. My tip for Melbourne Cup is number 22, St. George. Absolutely, you got to go for that, don't you? You have to go for that one, don't you, GT? There you go, guys. Good luck in the Melbourne Cup tomorrow. Anyone putting a bet on it? Race that stops a nation, you know how it is. Okay, take care, KP and everyone on the chat tonight. Good night. Have a good week ahead. Everyone stay safe. Love the newest moderator / tool, Zakal, with his lovely usual message. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you all tomorrow. As Chrissy said, please go give us a follow over there on Kick, and we will be going live on YouTube and Kick all the time from now on. So please join us there. Thanks, everyone, tonight. Thanks, Boston, for the super chats. Thanks, Chris Coyne, for the super chats. It was a great night. See you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.